Okay, 4 minutes, people. It's November 11th, 2020, 4:15 p.m. It's episode 1071, and I think I have COVID. Yesterday I put on Facebook that my kid has tested positive for the coronavirus. He works at Sam's, which is like this warehouse store for Walmart. It's like Walmart on Red Bull and acid. And he's very, very good with all the protocols and stuff. But hey, you work at Walmart on acid, and that's where Trump supporters love going, and those fuckers don't wear a mask. There's no mandate in Mississippi where he lives. And before I got the news, I was trying to schedule my own appointment. I've had a hard time scheduling an appointment. I've been feeling weird since I got back from DC. In fact, the day of, that night, I did a podcast, and afterward I was like, I feel weird. Get the chills really bad. Then I had some coughing and sneezing a little bit, but not much. And lately it's just been kind of fatigue and chills and sweaty. And last night I discovered I can't smell anything. I can taste. It's weird. I eat. First thing I did was take a swig of orange juice, and I could taste it, but can't smell it. Get a handful of shaving cream, couldn't smell it. Stick my nose in a bottle of cologne, couldn't smell it. Stuck my nose in a can of tuna, couldn't smell it. Febreze the hell out of my apartment, couldn't smell it. I can't even smell the sound of my guitar on your head. Usually you can smell that. It smells like wood. It's nice. Can't smell it. Can't smell nothing. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a test done. I just have to stay home for 2 weeks. And not be around anybody. And the bad thing is I got to send out some prints. I got to go pick them up, and I got to send this computer to Microsoft to get repaired, but I don't want to send COVID through the mail or anything, so I don't know what I'm going to do. All right. I don't even know if I have it. But it's hard to get a test when you don't have a car, because I don't want to inflict it upon somebody else. All right. Let's do some shout-outs here. Oh, this cartoon I think is going to be in the Washington Post tomorrow, because it's already on their website. So I think that's pretty cool. Oh, it's not on the Post. Hey, at least it's in the website. But I think it'll be on the page. Bruce wrote, sorry to hear about your kid, my son. And says, Bruce had another COVID test downtown on Sunday. It was for back to BLM Plaza. DC does a great job of testing. Guess we need to protect ourselves from all those maskless Trump fuckers. Yep, and DC people are really good about masks. The worst thing I did in DC was going to restaurants. And then eating inside the restaurants. But everybody in DC is pretty good. I'd say the majority of people, not everybody, but the majority of people in DC are very good about wearing masks. I like that about that place. I love Washington anyway. I just got a weak spot for that city. But I don't for the sports teams, except for the Capitals. Yeah, for some reason I don't really care about any of the sports teams there. All right. Robert Coutinho wonders if there's a fail-safe procedure in states where they send randomly selected precinct ballots to other states. I don't think so. I'm not even. There's a lot. We got like a minute left. About Robert Coutinho talks about who has to pay for recounts. I think it depends on the state and the percentage points. I think in Georgia they're just going to do the recount and they may not charge them. And that's just out of pride because they really hate for Biden to win that state. Republicans run it. But Biden won the state. He's ahead by like 14,000. Recounts don't really turn elections. They don't. If you just want to be ethically honest and everything about them, then you do the recount. And to be sure, but 14,000 votes, they're not going to find that much difference, out of 14 to flip the election. It's just not. They're not going to be able to flip the election in any of these states. TJ says he just says most stuff that's just not true about the recounts and everything. See, people like TJ don't really care about democracy. They don't care about this country. They just care about being sycophants, being cowards, There's no integrity to these people like TJ. They don't care if it becomes a dictatorship. They would rather kiss that orange ass than actually serve their country. So much for democracy. Remember you guys were all like, oh, elections have consequences, unless, of course, we can steal them. Bye.